So can you tell me a little about how it feels to have a child so ill?
Every day is devastating. Every morning we don't know what's the situation going to be. Is he going to be smiling or is he going to be screaming? It's heartache every single day and every night.
And what's Fionn's condition?
He has been diagnosed with several different complex medical conditions, and we have one overall condition that's slowing the growth of his brain that we don't know what the name of it is. So we have an undiagnosed condition also.
And Fionn has been ill from when he was born?
From birth, yeah. He's been crying constantly since he was born, basically. Yeah.
And how old is he now?
He's 2 since August.
So how did you get to know Cleanest Foundation?
When we were in hospital in Cork, when he was only about 6 months old, he was diagnosed with a thing called infantile spasms. And we spent an awful lot of time in the hospital. We were paying for the car park fees. We were trying to eat up there. We were sleeping up there. We were trying to buy clothes in pennies because we couldn't get home to buy or to wash our clothes and to get clean clothes. We were eating in the canteen and we were struggling, and Trevor was off work. He wasn't getting paid for that time that he was off work. The mortgage had to be paid, the house had to be kept going, the electricity bill had to be paid, and just someone above in the hospital, a social worker, he said to us, "Have you heard of Cleanest Foundation?" And I said, "No, I haven't. And he said, "Look," he said, "I have a form, we'll fill it in and we'll see, can we get you a few pounds?" And they got us a few pounds and we paid for the mortgage. There was so much stress. It took so much stress off us. We were able to get central heating oil. It was coming towards Christmas. And he was in hospital for months and months and months. But we got out on, I think, the 23rd of December, just only for, I think, a week or 10 days. But we were able to have the house warm and we were able to have Christmas dinner, whereas we had been saying to ourselves, are we going to even be able to have central heating oil at home? We had nothing, like all our savings were gone. We'd everything put into fuel.
And then you can't work because you have to take care of him.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, he's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If there was more hours in the day, he'd take them up. He's screaming since 5 o'clock yesterday evening, and he's still screaming at home.
In pain?
Oh, yeah, and he's still screaming now at home. Like, I've left Trevor at home with a screaming child, but I had to come to meet and say thanks for everything, yeah.
And how do you cope? Like, what advice would you give to a family going through a similar situation?
It is very difficult to cope, and I don't think everyone can cope. I think we would have been, each of us, Trevor and I, would have been close to a breakdown several times, and we just have to keep going for Fionn. It's all about Fionn. He's so beautiful, and we just have to keep going for him.
You're so strong. I mean, it's amazing to listen to you talk. You love him so much. What would you say to other families out there about Cleanest Foundation?
Just reach out to them and they'll help you. And to tell people about it, I suppose, isn't it? It's important to spread the word and to thank Cleanest Foundation that what they did for us at that time was just fabulous.
And what's the next step for Fionn now?
The next step now is we're fundraising ourselves because we need to. He's 2 now since August, as I said, and he's getting bigger.
What can people do out there to help you? What would you say to them?
If they could organise a fundraiser for us, specifically for Fionn, or make a donation, or even on his little Facebook page, I understand people don't have money, but like the posts and share the posts and share his GoFundMe link. Things like that. We need money to build on for him, and we have to do it this year because we can't cope as a family any longer. We can't, sleeping on the couch and trying to be awake 24 hours a day. It's not easy. It's not easy to cope.